Welcome to English Earbuds, the podcast where we help you sharpen your English skills and boost your confidence. I'm your host, Ria, and today we have an exciting topic to dive into: how to think in English and make sentences easily. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced learner, these tips will help you enhance your fluency and ease with the language. And remember, if you really want to start thinking in English, try to listen through the whole episode without skipping. Every part contains valuable information that will help you on your journey. So, let's get started. Let's start by talking about why thinking in English is so important. When you think in English, you reduce the time it takes to translate your thoughts from your native language. This makes you more fluent and helps you speak more naturally. It also helps improve your comprehension because you're processing information directly in English. So, how do you start thinking in English? Here are a few practical tips. Practice mindfulness. Be aware of your thoughts and make a conscious effort to think in English. It might feel strange at first, but over time, it will become more natural. Start with simple thoughts and gradually increase the complexity as you become more comfortable. Label your environment. Label objects around your home or workspace in English. Every time you see these objects, you'll be reminded of the English word, which helps reinforce your vocabulary. Use simple sentences. Begin with simple sentences and gradually add more details. For example, start with "I read a book." Once you're comfortable, you can expand it to "I read an interesting book yesterday." Practicing with simple sentences builds a strong foundation for more complex structures. Talk to yourself. Narrate your daily activities in English, either silently or out loud. For instance, say, "I'm making breakfast." "I'm using 2 eggs to make an omelette." This practice helps you get used to thinking and speaking in English. Now, let's move on to making sentences easily. Here are some strategies. Learn common sentence structures. Understanding basic sentence structures like subject, verb, object can significantly help. For example, I, subject. Eat, verb. An apple, object. Familiarize yourself with these patterns, and you'll find it easier to form sentences. Expand your vocabulary. The more words you know, the easier it is to express your thoughts. Use flashcards, language apps, or even word-of-the-day practices to learn new words. Try to use these new words in sentences to reinforce your learning. Practice with sentence frames. Use sentence starters or frames to construct your sentences. Engage in conversations. Find language partners or join English-speaking groups. Practicing with others helps improve your speaking skills and boost your confidence. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, they're a natural part of learning. Here are a few exercises you can do to practice thinking in English and making sentences. Labeling. Label objects around your house in English. This creates constant visual reminders of the words. Self-talk. Narrate your actions throughout the day in English. For example, "I'm brushing my teeth." "Now, I'm getting dressed." Journaling. Write a daily journal in English. Start with simple entries about your day and gradually add more detail and complexity. Role-playing. Create imaginary scenarios and practice speaking in English as if you were in those situations. For example, imagine you're at a restaurant ordering food or asking for directions. This exercise helps you prepare for real-life conversations. Remember, consistency is key. Practice a little bit every day, and you'll gradually see improvement. Be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress, no matter how small it seems. Before we wrap up, one final piece of advice: don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of the learning process. The important thing is to keep practicing and stay confident. Thank you for tuning in to English Earbuds. I hope you found these tips helpful and feel motivated to start thinking in English and making sentences more easily. Until next time, keep practicing and stay confident. Bye. If you like this video, press like button and subscribe to support our channel.